Gaming Bolt presents the top 20 best alien games of all time. We are fascinated with what lies outside of the boundaries of Earth. Are we truly alone, or is the galaxy filled with other intelligent life forms? Games have tackled this question time and time again, with many different takes on the matter. Here are the top 20 alien video games of all time. Alien Isolation. The Xenomorph is one of the most terrifying aliens ever conceived, and Alien Isolation puts this pedigree to good use. It slinks through each area, hiding in the shadows until it's ready to strike with its mini-me tongue. Its sleek black form immediately strikes fear in the player. The Thing. Aliens are usually defined by their vastly different appearances, but 2002's The Thing turned this concept on its head. The game's titular creature can take on the form of any human it comes into contact with, assimilating them in order to infiltrate humanity. Resistance 1, 2 and 3. The Chimera were immediately intriguing from their first moments on screen in Resistance Fall of Man. Their sleek grey forms were accented by the spires protruding out of their backs, adding an element of mystery to their presence. The Mass Effect series. Mass Effect's many alien races don't feel like they come from another planet. The series hinges on emotional connections with other species and making them seem more human instead of just turning them into moving targets. The Half-Life series. Gordon Freeman has been through a lot. He fought off the Xen, Headcrabs, and the Combine. Each alien menace has one thing in common: they are all hostile. They leap through a portal, guns blazing, and immediately begin assaulting Earth. Doom 2. In Doom 2, demons have invaded Earth and are preparing to wipe out humanity. The conflict is purely antagonistic, but the idea that the game's monsters have actually come from outer space is a clever twist on the first game. Prey. After being captured by the mysterious cybernetic inhabitants of the Sphere, Tommy is left to fend for himself on a maze-like alien spaceship. It offers a unique opportunity to learn about another species from the inside, slowly discovering more as you make your way through the craft. XCOM: Enemy Within. Taking control of the lethal XCOM team to wipe out a mysterious alien force had never been better, and that was largely in part to how real the conflict felt. Every encounter with the aliens had serious consequences, with a sense of dread falling over the mission every time a new species joined the fray. Destroy All Humans. Not all aliens are evil, but Destroy All Humans throws this notion out of the window. Players are cast as a small alien life form and tasked with killing humans. It doesn't take itself very seriously, but the bizarre situation allows for plenty of insanity. Infested Planet. Infested Planet pits 5 Marines against 100,000 aliens. While many games on this list make you feel like the odds are against you, few do it as well as this colourful strategy game. Because it's a strategy game, it truly feels like you are winning the war through cunning and force. The Dead Space series. The sinewy appendages of the necromorphs abound in Dead Space. These grotesque space zombies seem to chase Isaac Clarke everywhere he goes, ripping off his limbs and casting them into space. Evolve. Little is as visually stimulating and impressive as Evolve's trio of monsters. Each has its unique aesthetic and feel, and the ability to play as them adds another layer to the somewhat shallow conflict. The Lost Planet series. Some games delve into the politics and philosophies of how two intelligent species would interact if they came into contact. Lost Planet is not one of those games. It plunks its protagonists down on desolate planets and pits them against hulking alien creatures. Oddworld. Fighting aliens is all well and good, but playing as an alien can open up gameplay in new and exciting ways. The fantastic thing is how the developers don't treat the characters as aliens, but as deeply developed characters. The Alien Breed series. Where Ridley Scott made the Xenomorph a thing to fear, Alien Breed turned the hulking exoskeleton into bullet fodder. What's most interesting about this series is how it chose to interpret the famous franchise, valuing machismo over tension. The Metroid series. Each planet the Metroid series has brought us to drip with atmosphere and was infested with every kind of alien imaginable. But the series' most famous otherworldly beings are Mother Brain and the titular Metroids. The floating gelatinous parasites are terrifying when they latch on, slowly draining Samus' life. Contra. The bullet-ridden gameplay of Contra revolves around one organization's fight against a mysterious alien race, which all comes to a head in Contra 3, The Alien Wars. It isn't immediately clear that your assailants are from another planet, but it served as a great plot twist in an era where storytelling wasn't always the priority. Quake 2 and Quake 4. The Quake series has distinctively different takes on alien invasions. The Strogg are beefy cybernetic hunks of meat that stand in the player's way, just begging to be blown to smithereens. They may not be the most compelling enemies, but their sheer numbers pose a threat, making it clear that humanity is in for a real fight. The Alien Trilogy. The Alien Trilogy loosely follows the plot of the first 3 movies as Lieutenant Ellen Ripley continues to come face to face with a sinewy alien. The only difference here is that she shoots here way through every encounter, which takes away some of the series' famous tension. Perfect Dark. Perfect Dark features not one but 2 warring alien races. The Mayan are the classic grey-skinned, big-headed extraterrestrials, while the Skeedar are a little more tricky. These reptile-like beings can camouflage themselves to look human, allowing them to move around Earth without raising suspicion.
And if you like what we're doing, go ahead and click that subscribe button. See you soon.